Oh my God, wait. Are we
My sartorial flair. We should read that.
Guys, we're going on a side quest right now as a family. We got one of our favorite comments we've ever got on the channel.
I was laughing hysterically about this.
This comment has it all. This is like someone who should be writing essays, who has channeled their energy and is just doing open shadow work in our comment section.
Not just an essay, but like a gay ass soliloquy, like spotlight on me for just 12 minutes while I unleash everything that has been building up in mine about the appearance and faggotry of this yon twink. Not homophobically though, of course.
Everyone please armchair psychoanalyze this person in the comments. Shall I begin?
Let's go.
This is part of what makes it amazing, is it starts out very complimentary. I watched Self on the Shelf for over a year. I really appreciated the insights and honesty these two bright young people shared with their audience. Basically, they shared truths that thousands of people sorely need to hear. I feel Zelf has done valuable work. However, as time has unfolded, Tanner's ever-increasing flamboyance in personal attire/styles has grown monstrously distracting.
Monstrous flamboyance. Your flamboyance is monstrous.
Like that earring. I'm like, I feel like you don't really go off that hard in our YouTube videos.
I did wear a cape for that Halloween episode, and I would say those are monstrously flamboyant.
You can't be on YouTube and never wear a cape for 8 years. Do you know what I mean? I've worked intermittently in the film business all my life. The industry is populated by a sizable gay component. Gay component. Tag yourself, I'm gay component.
He's literally doing, I have gay friends, so this extremely homophobic thing is not going to be homophobic.
I've spent quite a bit of time working and living with gay people, thoroughly enjoying their company.
Working and living, huh? What kind of jobs?
Most are beautiful, sweet people. But Tanner's jewelry and sartorial flair have finally evolved to the point where it seems rather clear he's desperate for attention. I just want to call everyone's attention to the fact this is what Tanner's wearing in the video that he's commenting on.
That really sent him over the edge. Also, I've literally never heard a straight person say sartorial flair. I thought that was a uniquely like trans expression. So he must really have his credentials, must have really spent time in the gay community, is certainly not repressing any gay feelings toward me, not projecting any of his experience or shame onto me. Absolutely not. That would be ridiculous, right? And because it's totally normal to obsess over the appearance and flamboyance of people on YouTube. That's totally normal.
Guys, this comment gets more out there, okay? We are truly not finished. His sartorial flair have finally evolved to the point where it seems rather clear. He's desperate for attention. Everyone on YouTube is desperate for attention. Obviously, we love attention.
There's a reason it's called the attention economy, and it's replacing the war economy. You're welcome. It's replacing the lead economy that replaced your prefrontal cortex.
At first, it was kind of amusing. But the crescendo of ever more daring brackets.
Crescendo. This is literally the gayest, most homophobic thing I've ever heard. It is
the crescendo of ever more daring brackets foolish visual tricks has finally inflated to the point where his words go almost unnoticed.
Do you think he's making fun of my magic act, the one where I blundered in front of everyone? Because if that's so, I'm never doing magic again.
And that was standard cis het magic. On each podcast, there's a new dazzling artifice hanging, flashing from a single ear, a wacky new piece of apparel adoring his body. In my years spent working with gays, I have learned that most don't appreciate somebody who loudly advertises their gayness through visual presentation. What gays are these?
That's something that gay people hate, is gay signaling. They hate to know when other people are gay. They prefer them to pipe down and keep that to themselves. We hate flamboyance. First of all, gays have never been known to be dramatic, would never deign to leave a long-ass comment about appearance and dazzling jewelry of some twink on YouTube.
Also, it's like he's probably basing this on his film career in the 70s. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you really know many modern gays if you think they all just don't appreciate flamboyance.
Yeah, Elton John, gays hated him. They're like too flamboyant. Freddie Mercury,
tone it down.
Fucking hated him. Too flamboyant, too loud about it, needed to tone it down.
They refer derisively to such individuals as flames. I love how he's acknowledging that it's derisive. And he's like, well, my homophobia is okay because the gays are the ones who actually said it. So it's actually just kind of a moral truth. that you're breaking by wearing your little dangly earring. I finally stopped watching Zelf and unsubscribed because I found I wasn't hearing anything that was being said. We honestly prefer it that way, though. We're not looking for you to really be absorbing much of what we're saying. We really are mostly here to just kind of be something for you to watch.
Yeah, be filters, not sponges. We don't want you absorbing a lot. Just like let it pass in one and out the other. Hope you enjoyed your hour with us in this kitchen.
I was too taken by Tanner's obvious, strenuous pleas for attention.
This is so funny. He's literally like, I couldn't even listen. I couldn't even watch all the dazzling jewelry. I was so like, he's mesmerized. I couldn't even focus.
And you're honestly like one of the most articulate people ever.
I'm so sorry you're wrestling with this demon called
someone give this man attention.
Jewelry.
I know, it's like if I wore a dangly earring, or like, you don't wear a crazy amount of jewelry anyway. It's like the amount I could wear and he wouldn't think twice about it.
I'm sorry, this is your Vietnam.
His carefully contrived costumes. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Don't you agree? I'm just precious. They do agree. They do agree, CNHFCSH.
Yes, do you guys agree? Am I precious?
This channel is built on the backbone of Tanner being precious, so he's allowed to do that. He's constantly getting the validation he needs. And look at you. I mean, come on, big fan energy in this comment.
Just bringing it all back to the attention economy and how important it is to keep people watching at all costs.
We have never claimed to not love attention. As we used to say in high school, gag me with a spoon, that old high school phrase from our youth.
He just spent 12 minutes like wrestling with his own internalized homophobia and self-shame, only to be like, what was it?
Gag me with a spoon.
the old Freudian method. What do you do when you see a twink online? Gag me with a spoon.
Does gag me with a spoon just mean like I don't want to see it?
Like it's like I want to like throw up, barf, ew. But again,
so you want to swallow your own throw up?
It's just like he sees me and he's like I just want there's something
like,
that's like
interesting.
Read into that as you will.
I once respected this gentleman and his YouTube partner. I'm afraid I don't anymore. He's just too needy. Gratuitous neediness is never attractive and does not engender respect.
That is so true. I would never respect a person who needed it. The second
someone has needs, my respect goes out the window.
No, I will disrespect you if I sense you having any kind of human need whatsoever. Thirst in my presence, I'm like, I will literally kill you with a spoon. Apparently asking for a living wage is just too unbearable.
Guys. We still need many new monthly donors.
So sorry about all my sartorial flares and dazzling flamboyance. I'll try to make it more flamgirlance in the future. And again, that outfit that day was like my most conservative. Yeah. Oh, geez.
I really think it was like you just had an earring or something. Like something that a person in our generation wouldn't even really notice as anything.
That guy's day to day has got to be really difficult. It's got to be difficult to be Peepaw and just seeing the world change before your eyes. Yeah. What? All of a sudden, AMAB people with piercings? How could we? How could we? How could we?
Yeah. The world is changing, and the rules that once gave you the illusion of security and familiarity, they're crumbling before your eyes.
And perhaps
men are wearing fleeces online now.
Trying to fleece you with their fleeces, dazzle you with their dazzlements.
It's a scary time.
Anyway,